What's up, Fit Fam? Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about what is going on next for me. So I mentioned in my Maidens of Might video that I would kind of get back on here and tell you what the next step was. Well, the next step has changed. I originally was going to take some time off from strongman, basically retire, because that was the only competition that I wanted to do this year for myself, make it to nationals with that one, and then have the rest of the year to train and not have to like shove everything into such a short time frame and stress my knee out anymore. Well, my coach kind of convinced me to give it one more shot, and so I decided that I would. I found a competition that is in 6.5 weeks now, 7 weeks now, May 11th, and it's in Maryland. So it's quite a drive for me. It's gonna be like almost a 3-hour drive. So it's a little bit further than what I normally drive for a competition, and it's very last minute. But all of the events are events that I can physically do, should be with no problem. I have a list here, got it on my cell phone. Okay, so the events that are listed on the page are a yoke to block load. So in my Maidens of Might, I carried the yoke. That is kind of where I injured my knee, which I'll get into that, don't worry. We do that, so we we walk with the yoke, and then we carry a block, and then we put the block up and over the yoke, or the yoke bar, I guess. The next one is a wagon wheel deadlift, a circus dumbbell. Now, I have very, very little experience with the circus dumbbell, but they are giving us a light and a heavy option, so I feel like that should be okay. I won't probably be great at it, but I think okay. Max axle clean and press with 10-pound jumps. I have an axle bar. Again, I'll insert clips for you guys so you can actually see what I'm talking about. And then a truck pull for time, which shouldn't be any problem, again, because I do truck pulls fairly frequent. I wouldn't say I do them a lot in training, but I do them a lot in contests. So I do have the experience with those. I feel like I should do okay. The competitors list is not horrible. There is like 4 girls or something like that. So there is going to be some competition for me. So at least it'll motivate me to do better and drive me to do better. I don't feel like any of the girls have an upper hand on me, so to speak, I guess. I think that we're all within similar strength capabilities. I'm sure that one of us is probably stronger at pressing and another one's probably stronger at deadlifting and things like that. But I don't think overall there's one of us that is just better than every single other competitor. So I feel like it should be a fairly close competition. There's probably a couple things that I might be better at. There might be a couple things that I might be worse at, but we'll kind of see. I do have a few weeks to kind of get myself going. Lastly, I need to talk about my knee for a second. I don't think I 100% tore something in my knee, but something is either strained badly, if not maybe minorly torn. And I do believe it to be my MCL this time. So I don't think it's my ACL. My ACL feels perfect. It feels strong. Everything is fine on that note. But I do think it's my MCL, and I can't say for sure if it's torn or not, or if it's maybe just really badly strained, or maybe just super stretched, you know, like to its max. But I called my surgeon in Iowa, and he is going to give me a referral to wherever I want to go. I only want to know what's wrong with it. I'm not expecting a fix or anything like that. I just want to know what's wrong with it, so that way I know how to kind of go about using it or not using it, or healing it the way I need to, if I'm doing the right things, if I'm hurting it more or something like along those lines. I just need to know what's wrong with it. I do have kind of a game plan going forward as to training and things I need to work on, as well as getting my nutrition back on track, so that way I can kind of increase my calories a little bit more and get my weight back up where it needs to be, as well as to stay within my weight category. Cross my fingers, we'll see how this competition goes, because I don't know if I have another competition in me this year after this. I really, 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 really want to take some time off. I only want to do that if I can work on building my body. Not necessarily in a strength scenario, but building my overall aesthetic so that way I can start to even out my legs and start to bring my shoulders back up and things like that. And if I want to bodybuild next year in 2020, I have to start working on these things now. I need to remember that my knee can only do so much within a time period. You know, it needs to rest, it needs to heal. And, you know, even though an injury might be fully healed on the outside, it could still be healing on the inside. And sometimes it's just tired, you know? But anyways, I will keep you guys updated, as well as keep on posting my my training videos. Next week starts a new training cycle for me, so that way I can kind of head into this new competition with my eyes wide open and a real good grasp on finding my strengths and working on my weaknesses and things like that. But if you have not subscribed already, do so now. Don't forget that once I hit 500 subscribers, I am gonna do a gift card giveaway to Amazon. So keep that in mind. Go ahead and give this a like if you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys next time.